how do you feel for your your home event here in Canada?
Yeah, almost hometown, but still home event. It's nice because I remember coming in this very room doing some work with the Federation when I was just a kid, so it's good memories. Come back on these grounds and to see people that I haven't seen in a while, and to be in a familiar place, and hopefully I can play some good tennis in front of home fans. It's always nice.
Please raise your hand for questions and introduce yourself.
Mike McIntyre from Matchpoint Canada. Felix, welcome back to Canada. How does it feel to have this tournament at this stage of your season? What can it do for you on a positive note to push things forward for you?
Yeah, I hope to use this week as, of course I was dealing with injuries. Now I'm good, feeling good. I had a tough loss last week, and I've been practicing well. I'm feeling really good. So hopefully I can use this week as turnaround of my season. I don't want to get too ahead of myself too. I just need to stay cool and practice well and try to play good tennis. But I mean, I would love if I had a great week and I could look back and think, okay, I kind of turned around my year here in Toronto. So it would be great. But again, just got to start by the beginning.
What are the positive things to playing on home soil? What can the crowd do for you? And are there any challenges to being back here in Canada, playing in front of your home crowd as well in some ways?
I don't see it as a challenge whenever I played in Montreal or here. Sometimes it wasn't related to the crowd. Sometimes I played great, sometimes I didn't play as good, but always the support has been good to me. And it's never been like a negative pressure. I feel like whenever I play with a crowd that supports me, or whenever I play for Team Canada, or whenever I play for a team, I feel like I perform well, and I like playing under these conditions. So I think this is all positive for me, and it just gives you more energy. It keeps you really focused because you feel like every point matters, and you feel like, okay, you really want to play well and not give up anything. So for me, it's all positive.
Speaks with the Athletic. Felix, welcome back to Canada. On Monday, the Team Canada Davis Cup team is being celebrated here. I'm just curious, how you would describe the camaraderie of that team and how it just allowed you guys to accomplish that historic feat last year?
Yeah, that was amazing. So many good memories, and I think it's great that we get to celebrate that in front of home fans in Toronto. With the trophy here and all of us as well, because it was tough to get all of us, in the same place, I think, right after the Davis Cup. And it was such a historic event and a special moment for Canadian tennis. And I feel like we didn't really get a proper celebration out of it. Of course, being in Spain, it was a little bit different. Of course, it was amazing with the team and everybody that was there physically, but I think it's going to be nice for the home fans and for us players to kind of get that experience, and I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't want to miss that at all. It was actually marked on my calendar. Like I really wanted to make that, and with the guys, I mean, all of them, they're really friends. Not just teammates, but guys I keep in touch with, I get along with well. So it's gonna be nice to share that moment with them as well.
Hello, Félix, Tony Peñameras from Mundo Deportivo Spain. Yes, my question is about Tony Nadal. How is Tony Nadal trying to give you now to keep improving? How is the way? How is he advising you to run right now? I know that like every day you are with Frédéric Fontaine in the practice, but I would like to know more about that. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, he's like you said, an advisor. You said he gives me advice, and I think that's really his role as an advisor and somebody that's not with me on the day-to-day, but I can look at my matches from a distance and can give his thoughts on what I can work on or improve. Can talk also with Fred and myself to see, okay, what did we all think of the match and what did we should focus on in practice. And it's nice to get that opinion from somebody that has that much experience as he does. And And you know, we've done some good work, of course, with my team that's with me every day, but with him, we started working. I was, you know, 20 and 20th player in the world, and I wanted to be in the top 10 and be among the best players in the world. That was kind of the reason why we went to him in the first place, and we've done that. Now this year's been challenging and more about trying to get back to where I was, really. So, and we'll see in the future. It's nice to have him in my corner, and we'll see how far we can go. And there's always challenges every year, so it's gonna be nice to get his support when I need it.
Hi Félix,
Yes.
Ben from Matchpoint Canada. Welcome back to Toronto.
Thank you.
I just wanted your thoughts on your good friend Alexis Galarneau, of course, won a huge challenger title in Granby. Just your thoughts seeing him break through like that, and if you had any conversations with him since that title happened for him.
Yeah, we had. He was in Washington as well, for the qualities. We spent a bit of time there. I hadn't seen him in a while, but we keep in touch throughout the year. You know, we've been friends since we're kids, so he's a guy that outside of tennis or after tennis I'll be you know, very close with as well. So I was truly happy for him because I know how challenging it is. I mean, it might feel like I've been on the tour for like a few years now, and you know, this part, like the challengers and not being in the main draws of tournaments, feels like a long time ago. But I remember very well how it felt, even though I was younger. I can relate. And we had conversations early in the year where, you know, tennis is tough. You lose a lot more than you win. He was going through a period where it's like, okay, you lose first round, second round, and it's like you start having doubts. But then it's funny how, you know, the year is long, and if you ask him today how his season is, he's going to say, you know, it's the best tennis he's played so far, you know. And I think for him it's just a great lesson for the future of how things can change. So how things can change in just, you know, a matter of a couple of months, and I'm sure he's gonna keep that memory close to him, and he's gonna keep on kind of improving and playing well.
Last one.
Félix, Milos is making his return to Canada and Toronto. I'm curious, you wouldn't mind just sharing your first memory watching him or just meeting him and how he just helped you over the course of your career.
Good question. It's funny because I think I remember the first time was actually in the gym back here, meeting him, and Alexis was there, and we were like, you know, Tennis Canada was doing these camps where they had the best under 12 players, and I must have been 10, 11, and he came, he was kind of breaking through 2011, 2012, he was breaking through at that time, and I remember just being so impressed. He was huge legs, and I was like, this guy's from another planet, and he had good advice for us just to keep working, listen to our coaches, because, you know, when you're 12, you don't listen all the time, and he was like, just listen to your coaches, people close to you, and good things are gonna happen. So I remember that moment, and then of course he's been kind of a pioneer for tennis. I mean, of course there's been guys before him, but I would say that to where we are today, you know, it's almost kind of unfortunate that he couldn't be with us, you know, when we won the Davis Cup. I feel like he would deserve to also hold that trophy. He's done so much for Canadian tennis in recent years. He was a big inspiration for myself and many others, and it's good to see him back. I was happy to see him in Wimbledon. He had a good shot, and it's nice. I mean, we were all not sure if we were going to see him again on the tour, and it's nice to have him back. I'm sure the fans are going to enjoy seeing him again too.
Thank you. Once again, Jessica.
Salut Félix,
Salut.
Pascal Levinsky, Journal de Québec. La dernière fois qu'on s'est vu, c'était à Londres. C'était pas un moment nécessairement facile. Là, tu me sembles détendu.
Ouais.
Je me demandais comment ça va physiquement, puis aussi quel travail tu as fait dans les 3-4 dernières semaines pour arriver prêt ici devant ta foule, au fond.
Ouais. Ouais, c'est sûr que c'est des circonstances compliquées là, quand c'est vu à Londres. Après le tournoi à Londres, la concentration était uniquement sur le fait d'éliminer toute douleur résiduelle que j'avais sur mon genou, de faire un bon travail physique pour être en forme pour les tournois à venir. Puis ma progression a été même un peu plus vite que je l'espérais. J'étais pas certain au début si j'allais être prêt pour le tournoi à Washington. Il y avait un peu d'incertitude, même ici, je ne savais pas aujourd'hui, au moment où on se parle, comment j'allais me sentir. Puis ça fait maintenant plus ou moins 2-3 semaines que que j'ai repris les entraînements à pleine intensité, en jouant des points vraiment avec l'incertitude qu'on retrouve en match aussi. Donc déjà c'est bien, pour ça que je suis beaucoup plus détendu, je pense, puis je suis heureux puisque maintenant je prends du plaisir à être sur le court à nouveau sans douleur. Je peux prendre du plaisir aux entraînements, m'engager complètement physiquement. Donc déjà c'est déjà une belle victoire pour moi. Je sais que mes ambitions sont très grandes, puis celles des attentes extérieures aussi. Mais pour moi, c'est déjà une victoire d'être de retour sur le court sans douleur.
Peut-être juste un petit suivi, tu parles justement d'attentes. Est-ce que les attentes sont peut-être un peu différentes parce que oui, tu es au Canada, mais tu n'es pas à Montréal, devant, puis il y a Miloche qui joue et tout ça. Est-ce que c'est un peu différent? Est-ce que c'est un peu, peut-être même mieux que cette année, ce soit à Toronto dans les circonstances?
Je sais pas. Je me pose pas la question parce que c'est comme ça. Donc, on sait qu'une année c'est à Montréal, mais c'est à Toronto. Je me dis pas, quand j'arrive à Toronto, j'espère que ce soit à Montréal, puis vice-versa. Donc, c'est comme ça. Donc, c'est pas un problème pour moi. Mais c'est sûr que ça serait un rêve pour moi de gagner à Montréal, puisque c'est quand même ça, c'est le public québécois. Je suis vraiment à côté d'où j'ai grandi. Donc, j'ai toujours dit que ce serait très, très spécial pour moi un jour de gagner à Montréal, mais autant à Toronto aussi, puisque on est quand même au Canada, c'est un tournoi prestigieux aussi. Je pense qu'il faut aussi reconnaître la chance qu'on a comme joueur canadien d'avoir un tournoi aussi important au Canada à chaque année, donc ça c'est vraiment une bonne chose. Mais non, je ne me dis pas que c'est mieux d'être à Toronto cette année ou peu importe. J'espère connaître un bon tournoi, comme j'ai dit dans la question précédente. Je me sens bien physiquement, donc j'espère juste pouvoir connaître un bon tournoi ici.
Dernière question.
Salut Félix, Antoine de Radio-Canada. Est-ce que les derniers mois ont été un peu comme des sables mouvants pour toi, dans le sens que physiquement ça allait pas, donc les victoires n'arrivent pas, mentalement ça peut être difficile? Est-ce que tu sens que tu sors un peu de ce sable mouvant-là ou c'est trop dramatique comme image?
Ça, ouais. Non, on m'a demandé souvent comment je le vivais, puis c'est pas... j'ai pas mal vécu. J'essaie d'être assez pragmatique, puis rester dans la réalité des choses, étant que je souffrais par moments avec mon genou. J'ai essayé de faire le mieux malgré tout. J'ai pas de regrets dans le sens que j'ai eu une excellente saison l'année dernière, puis j'ai pas été blessé même depuis que je suis sur le circuit professionnel depuis 2018-2019. J'ai pas eu de blessures majeures qui ont duré autant que cette année. Donc déjà, je me dis, c'est bien, on a fait du beau travail, c'est une bonne chance. Puis là, on peut apprendre de ça, on peut voir comment je peux mieux structurer mon année, comment je peux mieux structurer mes entraînements ou ma préparation. Donc j'ai appris un peu de ça, puis je n'ai pas mal vécu. J'ai essayé de faire le mieux à chaque fois, à chaque tournoi, à chaque période d'entraînement. J'ai pu passer un peu de temps chez moi, j'ai pu passer du temps avec ma famille cet été un peu. Donc j'ai pas mal vécu. Il y a encore beaucoup de tennis à jouer cette année, puis il va en avoir l'année prochaine aussi, puis dans les prochaines années. Donc c'est pas ça qui manque, mais je garde pas un mauvais souvenir de cette période-là malgré tout. C'est sûr que j'aurais préféré gagner, mais c'est pas mauvais malgré tout.
Merci. Mark, you want to start here?
Yeah.